What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bradley Hill and let's do some more knee bars. You guys enjoyed the last one so much, we're going to continue on with some more variations. This one's super high percentage, something you'll see Erberth Santos submit almost everybody with, a dirty knee bar from the 50-50. So we're going to prepare it and combine it with a toe hold. They always work very well together. So we have a knee bar on the primary leg, toe hold on the secondary leg, and then we're going to learn how to maneuver your hips to score it every single time. Let's give it a go. Get into the 50-50. So, if we start off in 50-50 here, Mr. Tyrone, just take this leg out of the way, so stay down your butt, take this leg out, butt. So we'll start off looking at it from this situation here. Now the grips that we want is this here. You want to put your fingers inside, latch on towards his waistline from this point. Now we have a few different ways of setting up this knee bar. We can do it from top or bottom. It's going to be most successful from bottom position, but there's no reason why you can't start to set it up from top as well. So we'll look at that one first, and then I'll show you the details that are needed for you to finish from the bottom position as well. So as I'm up into knee bar, as I'm in the 50-50, I come up on top. Now typically what's happening is my partner's trying to turn around towards his left. He wants to come up to start to sweep and switch into this situation here. This is where your knee bar comes in. So I twizzle the hips directly into position. My leg's in a clamp, so my left heel tucks back in behind his hamstring. I'm squeezing my knees nice and tight, and we've got that pressure there with my right elbow. So you see, I'm locking that in. I fall towards my elbow here, and lean back for that tap. Again, if he's a bit more flexible, release, come down to control of the ankle, you see? So I come into more of a rear naked choke grip. I grab, fall to the shoulder, grab underneath, keep my ear on top of the toes, and then pull there, keeping control of that heel, so I have control over his manipulation of the joint and him trying to move his toes in order to defend. So that's the second option. But if you're going nice and fast, then we're trying to get towards here and then bridge into the position. Just make sure this heel's locked in, you see? I come back towards the hamstring and then and bridge. If he's twisted his knee a little bit and that's moved out of position, there, wrap underneath, control the heel, back, then you're in for that finish. So again, all I'm doing is practicing this hip switch, coming from here, swinging the leg around, sit into my butt, and coming into situation. Now his knee's starting to twist. You see if it starts twisting up, see now we come into a reap type situation, catch, break. Then you're into your finish for the tap. Now, if we switch around here, come up onto top position. So how do we get that same situation from being on bottom? Now again, this grip is super important, and we're creating, we're turning to opposite directions. So my partner's twisting towards his left here, I'm trying to twist towards mine. You see we're in a 50-50 type situation. Now, when we're attacking this knee bar, this is where your toe hold comes in really well. So I latch onto this grip. I've got my fingers buried into his hip line. I'm going to swing my legs around as though I'm coming out towards the back. But I'm not placing this hook in, I'm not coming around towards his waist. I swing. As I do that, I reach my left hand here behind Tyrone's knee. You see, I'm going to pull this up off the ground to get into position. So now we start off attacking this waist. And again, if I want to move into the knee bar from here, I can. But as we switch, we start to attack the toe hold. And what this is going to do is force him to put his butt on the floor. You see? If you stay where you are for a second, turn. If he stays here, I attack the toe hold. You see? I connect with my thumb, squeeze them together over here. I bring the forearm nice and tight to his heel. You see? I connect onto my own forearm, and then instead of me pushing forward, you see a lot of this, where people just make a shallow grip and push to the butt for me to try to bend the toes. I grip, what I've got to do is move the heel out like this. You see? So I get my forearm under his heel, I grab, now I'm moving his heel back. See? So rather than me trying to push forward, I'm trying to bring the heel outwards instead. So connect, lock, get that little bite, like we're doing a heel hook. Naughty, naughty, reel the gi. Hey there, Gracie, don't watch, please. Lock, lock, break. Now, he needs to relieve pressure by putting his butt on the ground. Ta-da. Now we're in position for that knee bar. You see? All I've got to do from here is I switch inwards. You see? My knee is pointed down towards the ground. If I want a little bit of extra help, I grab onto his kneecap. So I'm holding onto his patella with my right hand. I switch. Little switch. My hips are on top of his knee. I close and break. Then we're in position from there. Same sort of situation if I didn't have the foot. If we got to this position, I start to come up to go belly down first, and then I re-engage with the foot after. So here, there's your knee bar, or wrap underneath that ankle, come back, and use the combination of the two to come into that tap from there. Okay? So back into the 50-50. We start off, I'm trying to get towards that waist grip. Get my fingers buried into the hip line, swing the left leg around so I can reach my left hand under his knee. Bring his hips to the floor, start to bring this left leg perpendicular to the leg that I'm attacking. I close up that triangle. We have that knee bar, but I'm not ready to set it up yet because his hips are on the ground. So we start attacking that toe hold. And again, go deep with your forearm, take the bend of your elbow to his heel. And then again, we're not pushing forward here. I place pressure with the toes, but I'm also pulling the heel out. He puts his hip on the ground to relieve the pressure. I open my triangle to switch my hip, close, break. One more time, face in the opposite direction. If you come into my legs here, Tara. Get to the waist, swing, lock, toe hold. He resists, switch the hip here, little hip switch. I get my hip pointing in the direction of his knee. I pinch together, close, break. And there's the finish of your knee bar. One last time, nice and fast. And there we have it. A super high percentage finish from the 50-50, and it turns your 50-50 from being a stalling, boring position to a very dangerous situation for your partner to be in. So give it a try. Again, be careful with your partners. Blues, purples, white belts. Close your eyes for this. If you didn't see any of it, browns and black belts, start knee barring your friends. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, click the like button, subscribe, turn on the bell for any notifications so you're the first one to see my videos, and drop a comment below for any topics you want me to cover. See you in the next one, boys. Us and girls. Everyone. See you next time.